So let's begin our practice today. Simple, make it simple. Yeah. We have too many other things to stress about. We don't need to stress about yoga. So yeah, it wasn't here last week. And so just developing a little practice, a little new habit if you don't have one already. I like to do first thing in the morning because, with a little stretching, my little yoga routine. And if I happen to be going to physical therapy, then I kind of incorporate that into my practice for the morning and just get it done, right? It's like you get up, you go to the bathroom, you wash up, you do your thing, your little routine, and then add another little routine of a little yoga practice and sitting for a few minutes in meditation. Yeah, just to set the tone for the day. And it's really powerful. All right. So awareness. So this is, I know, our fall prevention and stability practice, but it's always so much more than that. But the biggest thing is awareness for everything, right? Just notice, as I said in my email this weekend, just notice, like stop and notice. So about 47% of the time, we are not paying attention to what what our body is doing currently. We're ahead, right? And just that can cause accidents and car accidents and falling and all of that. Being in the present moment, clearly in the present moment, can avoid most of accidents. Yeah. And so this practice helps us to do that. So we're just going to do a little experiment. We're going to start with a little experiment. So we're going to take whatever arm you want to do, and we're going to just slowly raise it up. Yeah, just raise it up to the top of your head, and then just bring it back down. Good. So were you at all aware of the process of the arm going up and the arm going down? Usually we're like, yep, I'm there, and now I'm back, right? So let's just try doing it slowly and be aware of as the arm's moving up, right? Be aware of the air that's flowing around your arm. Yeah, with how your shoulder feels, how your arm feels. And then slowly bring it back down. Being aware of how your arm is dropping, how the shoulder feels while it's dropping. Yeah. All right. And then thirdly, we're going to marry it with our breath. So our breath takes us in and out of our life each and every day. Yeah. Sorry, I keep popping up because yay, we have people joining class today. All right. So now thirdly, we're going to take that arm. We're going to tap into our Ujjayi breath. We're going to use that throughout the practice today. That slight rush of in the back of your throat of the air going in and out. It kind of feels like fogging up a mirror. Yeah. So breathing in, breathing out. Good. All right. Now we're going to do that same thing. We're going to raise our arm up as we're mirroring it or attaching it to the breath. So on an inhale breath with Ujjayi breath, just float your arm up, again, going through space all around you. And then exhale with Ujjayi breath. So how was that third time based on the first time, right? That first, just raising your arm up without even thinking about it. Yeah, it's a whole different experience. Yes. So breath and awareness create healing in our body and keep us safer. Yeah, good. All right. So we're just going to begin with coming to, we're going to do 6 stretches for our neck and 6 stretches for our spine today, along with everything else that we're going to do. But just use your Ujjayi breath to take you in and out. Yeah, good. So we're going to start with bringing our hands and just resting them onto the side of our neck. So there's a little energy point right behind your neck, at the base of your neck, where it starts to attach to your shoulders. Relax your arms down. Yeah, so that's what's called it's a Jinshin point, right? And it's just a point, an energy point in your body. that helps to signify and send a signal to your brain to say, just let go of all the excess baggage that you hold. So you might feel like this feels really nice. You know, when you're worried, it helps us to rid ourselves of worry, just sending that signal of, I've got you. Don't worry. You know, that's why people tap you on the back. Yeah, don't worry, I've got you. Yeah. Nice tall spine. Take a breath in. And as you exhale with Ujjayi breath, turn your head over to one side, the right maybe. Yeah. Good. And breathe. Find that Ujjayi breath. If at any point in time having your hands up on your neck feels uncomfortable, just bring your palms onto your backs of your hands onto your thighs. So breathing in and out, feeling that expansion on the left side of your neck. Feeling the contraction on the right side of your neck. And now on the next inhale breath, see if there's room to move a little bit further into this stretch. Little smile on the face. One Ujjayi breath, one breath into the next. Holding this softly, maybe going a little further if there's any room. Now on the next exhale breath, slowly bring your head back forward. Good. All right, and then take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, turn your head over to the other side. Again, Ujjayi breath. Feeling the stretch now on the right side of your neck. And a contraction on the left side. Just relax your fingers. You don't have to press into your neck there with your hands. Just allowing that breath. On your next inhale breath, see if there's room to turn just a little bit more. Noticing your shoulders, relaxing your shoulders. And just noticing your body from head to toe. Where else in your body are you getting a stretch and opening? Just by turning your neck, your head. And then exhale, your next exhale breath, relax and slowly bring your head back forward. Good. And then just slowly let your hands float down onto your lap. Good. All right. So opening the neck from the front now on an inhale breath, as if there's a tennis ball behind your neck, you're going to lift your heart, lift your chin slightly, and look up towards the sky. So keep the back of your neck long. Don't drop your head back. Yeah. And find that Ujjayi breath. Breathing in and out, one breath into the next. Feeling and listening to the rush of the breath as it goes in and out of your throat. Feeling the opening, the front of your neck, your thyroid, thymus gland. A little gentle smile on the face. Noticing the mood of your mind as you're breathing. And just be with it. Don't try to change anything. And now on your exhale breath, slowly start to let the head drop forward. And then let it continue on down as your chin tucks down towards your chest. And again, find your breath. Let the power, the healing of the breath happen. Feel the shoulders relax. Feel the stretch all the way down your spine. Loosening up the neck and shoulders. Breath just getting you into the pose. Listening to the sounds of silence. Listening to that rush of the breath in and out of your throat. Relaxing your shoulders. Each exhale breath. Relax. And on an inhale breath now, slowly roll your head over to the right and up. And then on an exhale breath, roll your head over to the other side and forward. And close your eyes and finding that Ujjayi breath. And connecting breath to movement. Notice the space that your head is floating through as you make these circles. At some point, if you have a tight spot, pause there. And again, big breath, that healing breath into that tightness. For one or two breaths, maybe even 3. Each exhale breath, feel that tightness in that area. Relax a little more. And then continue on with your circles. Nice and slow. Notice if that little kink in that area is now softer, feels more silky. Yeah, smoother. Breath, Ujjayi breath, moving through space. Next time the head comes forward, pause and reverse. Go the opposite direction now. Opening up the neck, that gateway, the bridge from our mind, our brain to our body. Opening up the highway through a connection, faster connection from our brain to our body. That also allows for bigger balance, more balance as we move through life. And if there's a tight spot in your neck, just pause there and take a couple healing breaths into that tight spot. And continue on. And then the next time that your head comes forward, pause. Wiggle your toes. Press down into your feet and slowly lift your head back up. Feel free to flutter the eyes open. One more side stretch for our neck. Yeah. So we always want to move our skeletal system, including our neck, right? 6 different directions. So let's take a breath in. And as we exhale, just drop your head over to the right. And take your right hand and gently float it through the air. And let your right hand land onto your head. Good. So chin's not tucked down, it's forward. Good. Feel free to look, gaze over to the upper left corner of the room. And find that ujjayi, that smooth ujjayi breath here. And breathing in. And as you breathe out, relax and soften your awareness to the expansion on the left side of the neck. The contraction on the right side. Feel free to close your eyes if you'd like. I'm aware of the space in the crook of your right elbow. Yeah. In line with your cheek and your ear. And take that space in that triangle. Breathe in and out that space. Expand the space out into the room, out into your entire home, out into the outside, to your neighborhood, to your city, to the whole world. You exist in space. One more breath. And as you exhale, slowly let go of your right hand. Just let it float down. Press into your feet and slowly lift your head back up. It's a big stretch, so slowly. And finally, for our neck, take a breath in. And as you exhale, collapse your head over to the other side, to the left. And if it's available to you, just take your left hand onto your head. Yeah, not pulling your head down, just let the weight of your hands just guide a little bit more opening. Now on the right side, feel that stretch and expansion on the right side of your neck. If you did these stretches every day, you would not have a stiff neck. Yeah, be nice and open. So just a little version of this, some sort of it every day. And bringing your awareness to that space in the crook of your left elbow, that triangle of space. Expand the space out into the room, out into your neighborhood, into your city, state, globe, infinity. Ujjayi breath, taking you in and out, allowing the healing breath, coming in and out of this challenge. Notice the mood of your mind. You're slow today. Notice how that makes you feel. Just be with it. Don't try to change. Just be. Let it be. And now on your next exhale breath, release your hand off your head. Let your hand float back onto your thigh. Press down into your feet and slowly lift your head back up. Ah, good. And roll out the shoulders. Good. Relax your arms down. You can just roll your neck a little bit and see if it feels just looser and more silky smooth. Yeah. Nice, right? Yeah. And again, today, with balance and stability, that connection, the quick connection from the brain to the body to stop you from falling over is what's opening up this part of our body is so helpful. All right, getting into our shoulders a little bit, we're gonna press down into our feet and lift your shoulders up and hold. Keep holding, hold. Smile and exhale the breath out. So we're holding our shoulders and our breath. Yeah, press down into your feet and inhale, lift the shoulders up. Hold your breath, hold the shoulders, lift, hold. Lift. Hold. And exhale, relax. Good. And now let's just roll the shoulders forward and up and back and down. And again, noticing the circle that the shoulders are making, that circle as they move through space. Finding that Ujjayi breath, letting it take you in and out of the movement. Just being aware of where our body is in space will prevent us from falling and just feel good. And other way, they'll prevent injury too. Many injuries happen when we're in a weird position and we're lifting something funny And then what? Our back goes out, or we strain our hamstring or whatever. It's because we're not paying attention to where our body is in space. Yeah, as we move and shake, shake, shake it out. Good. Hopefully you feel loose. Shake your head. Yeah. And relax. All right, we're gonna scoot forward into our chair just a little bit, bringing your hands onto your lap and always moving our spine in 6 directions, forward, back, side to side, and twisting forward and back and then side to side. Yeah, keeps us young and supple. Good. Right, so hands on our hips, just a little cat-cow. On an inhale breath, lift the chest, look up gently. And on an exhale breath, slide your hands forward, drop your head. Inhale, find that Ujjayi breath, your constant companion throughout this practice, throughout your day. That will help to slow you down and bring you into the present moment. It'll help you to breathe deeper and allow this breath, this healing breath, to just take you through your challenges. And next time you come forward, pause, relax the back of your neck, just move your head side to side gently and nice, and see if it feels, again, your neck feels nice and open now, silky smooth. Good. Press down into your feet. Slowly bring your body straight back up. Okay, one more seated stretch here. We're going to extend your right leg forward. Good. And again, scooting as far forward in this edge of your chair. Yeah. Good. And then take a nice big breath in. Lift your heart. And on an exhale breath, glide your belly forward. Hinge at your hips. And just come forward as far as is comfortable for you, and you start to feel this nice stretch. Good. And again, find your breath. Breathing in with Ujjayi, breathing out. If you ever have a question about Ujjayi breath, just feel free to stay on class, stay on the Zoom class at the end, and I can help you through any questions. Now relax. Bring your hand behind that your hands interlaced behind that right knee, and help to bring the body up and rebend the right knee and hug it in if you can. Good. All right. And then we're going to take this lower leg and just lay it on the other side of this left leg, if that's available to you. We're going to do a nice little sciatic stretch, and then interlace your hands on your shin. Good. And then just start to slowly hug your knee in towards your chest. Take a breath here, and as you exhale, just glide the knee over to the left. Yeah, until you feel this stretch all the way down your outside hip. Yeah, good. Nice tall spine. Good. And take a nice couple breaths here. Again, let that Ujjayi breath help you through this challenge. Each time you exhale, soften and into it deeper, a little bit deeper. Good. And then on your next exhale breath, just let that leg relax. You find yourself either in cross legs. If this is not comfortable for you, you can cross at your ankles. Good. And then find your nice tall spine. Excuse me. Relax your arms down. And then on an inhale breath, reach your arms forward and up. Nice and easy here. Take a breath in, and exhale, relax your shoulders down. And just pivot at your waist over to the right. Relax your arms and bring the outside of that left forearm or hand onto the outside of the right thigh. Bring your right palm behind you on your chair, gently pressing down to stabilize your spine. Take a breath in. Exhale it out, and slowly turn a little bit more, just nice and easy, doing our rotation of the spine. Looking over the right shoulder. Maybe you can find yourself looking a little bit further than you usually. can turn because our neck is so nice and open now. Breathe into the belly. Ujjayi breath. One breath into the next. Smile on the face. Enjoying this moment. Being here. On your next exhale breath, relax the body. On an inhale breath, turn your head forward, bring your body forward. And exhale. And then just gently help this leg up and over. Good. And we'll do that on the same thing on the other side. So just bringing your heel onto the floor, this left heel. I don't think you can see my heel, but your leg is pretty much extended. There is a bend in this knee. Yeah, good. And then lift your heart, look up. And as you exhale, just draw your belly forward, hinge at your hips, keep the spine long. Don't round your back. Yeah, good. And now find that healing breath. Feeling the stretch, the gentle stretch in that back, big muscle, that hamstring. Let that healing power of your breath loosen that hamstring. Jai flowing. On your next exhale breath, interlace your hands gently behind that left knee. And then on an inhale breath, slowly bring the body up and hug that thigh into your belly. Good. And if it's available to you, just easily cross that leg over to the side. Yeah. Good. All right. And then clasping your hands in front of your shin, and then hugging your knee into your chest and drawing that knee over to the right, finding this stretch on this side. Yeah. And breathe. Ujjayi breath. Taking you in and out. As you exhale, finding a little bit more space to go a little bit further if you can. Yes, enjoying this challenge. And on your next exhale breath, relax and just allow the leg to cross. Yeah, or you can cross at your ankles. Either way. Inhale, lift the heart, relax your arms down, press into your right foot as you just easily reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, relax and slowly pivot at your waist to the left. And relax your arms down, right forearm or hand on the outside of left thigh, left palm on the back seat of your chair, gently pressing down. Feel that spine get a little taller. Take a breath in. As you exhale, turn and look over the left shoulder. And breathe. Inhale, feel the belly rise. And exhale, feel the belly draw back. Listening to that Ujjayi breath, that amazing companion. Next exhale breath, see if there's a little bit more space to turn, maybe gently pressing into that right forearm or hand. If not, stay where you are, not overextending. And on your next exhale breath, relax the body. And on an inhale breath, slowly turn your head forward. Slowly bring your body back forward. Good. And then allow just to uncross your leg there. Good. And shake off, just a nice, easy shake. Yeah, good. So sometimes taking those poses, those stretches, and really getting as deep as you can releases a whole bunch of fresh blood, endorphins. Yeah, makes us feel nice and loose and open. Good. We're gonna take our time now. We're gonna come to a stand. So just come to a stand however it's comfortable for you, leaning forward a little bit if you'd like, envisioning a string being pulled forward and up in your heart, and slowly press into your feet. Use those feet to come to a stand as well, and we'll meet back of our chairs. Good. All right. So keep your chair handy here. You may need it for some of the poses. Good. And now we're just gonna bob up and down, nice and easy. So knees are soft, chin is tucked back slightly, so your head's stacked above your shoulders. And just nice and easily come bobbing up and down on your heels. So this sort of helps to recalibrate your spinal column. Yeah, this is nice to do first thing in the morning. Yeah. And it's not anything intense, it's just this little bobbing up and down. It also fires up the big muscles, right? Your thighs, your hamstrings, your glutes. And then you can start to move a little bit more, shake your hands maybe. Yeah. And then maybe your shoulders start to get into the little shake program here. And then blinking your eyes and shaking your head a little bit. And then if you want to start just moving around and just organically start shaking, kind of like a wet dog, you shake it off, right? Get rid of that weight, or a dusty dog, or we had chickens and they would roll in the dirt and then they would shake it all off. Yeah, so just shake off anything that you're holding, any heaviness, worry, right, baggage, just shake it off. Smile, make sounds even, blah. That helps to shake off any tension, right? Anger, all those negative emotions. Let it go. Yeah, good. And relax. Isn't that fun? And it's such an easy way. There's one pose you can do, is that Ujjayi breath and shake it off. Yeah. All right. And be playful. Yeah. Bending the knees a little bit here. We're going to come into 3 sit breath. Yeah. Good. So, excuse me, on an inhale breath, we're going to reach the arms forward and then breathe in a little bit more and then breathe in even more. And as you exhale, just allow the head to drop and the arms to drop, like you're just hanging like a rag doll. And then inhale as you straighten the knees. Inhale more, even look up, and exhale it out. Inhale, in, all the way up, and exhale it, let it go. Excuse me, I'm really letting it go. Inhale, 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 and ha. And one more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. This time pause. And on the exhale breath, start to send your hips back. Allow the arms to drop and just let the arms hang down and your head hang down like a rag doll. Yeah. You can go as far as you want. Maybe just the head is down and the arms, depending on the health of your back. Maybe you lean forward a little bit, just coming into this forward fold. Yeah, again, another movement for our spine. Good. Your arms are hanging down. Maybe just let them rock side to side. Good. If that's too much, if the weight of the arms is too much, you can always lay your hands onto your thighs. But just find your comfort zone here. And find that Ujjayi breath with that left. Good. And then relax the arms. Bring now all your hands onto your thighs. And one vertebrae at a time. Just start to slowly bring one hand, then the next, and the next. until the body comes up, then lift the head. Nice. Reach the arms out and up. Stretch up tall. Then exhale your hands down. All right, we're gonna come into our little brain-body connection pose here. So we're just gonna come into a little bit of a march here. And we're gonna start with just adding our hands. So the cadence of our hands and our feet, we've done this many times. Yeah, you probably know what's coming. Yeah, but this is a good brain-body connection. It turns on that connection, that quickness, right? Our brain, as we age, doesn't talk as fast, right? So opening up the neck and just doing these little challenges. So yeah, we're just doing this nice little march. And now we're going to change the cadence of our hands, but keep the feet moving how they are. Ready? So we're gonna quicken the tapping, but not the legs. That stays slow, the hands are faster. Yeah, we're just tapping our thighs. Yeah. Now come back to the same. Tap arms and legs. Good. And now we're gonna keep the hands at this cadence, and we're gonna quicken our step. Ready? So now it's double time, but the hands are nice and slow still. Yeah. Quick, quick, quick. And come back to the regular cadence. Good. Now we'll do that one more time here. So nice. Same steps, same hands. And now double time the hands, but keep the legs slow like we were. Double time. Give it your 100%. Don't let the legs get any faster. And come back to your cadence. Same hands, same legs. Good. And finally, last one. Here we go. We're going to do triple time with the legs and keep those hands slow. Yeah, you got to think about that for a sec. Our body always wants to do the same thing, right? And when we are, it's kind of like playing the piano, right? With both hands doing something different. So it's good work for our brain. And relax. Come back to cadence. Good. And relax. Nice. All right. I mean, when I started doing that, it was really challenging. It's kind of like the same thing with rubbing your tummy and tapping your head. Let's try that. Experiment with that. How's that doing for you? And sometimes if you switch hands, it makes it a little easier. Like this tapping with my right arm, hand, is easier for me than if I switch again. Whoa, why is that so challenging? Anyway, that's also a good fun thing to practice, to get that brain to connect with the movement of the body. Yeah, good work, everybody. All right, we're gonna bring our legs a little bit wider apart. Soften our knees, good. And we're gonna inhale to one side and exhale to the other. So this is a nice little twist for our spine as well. Gentle little twist. And one more. And come back to center. Bringing our legs together. We're going to come into a side bend. So if you want a little bit more of a challenge, balance challenge, you can bring your legs, your feet together. Yeah. Good. We're just going to do a side bend. So you can have your chair handy here, right? If you feel like you want to challenge yourself with this balance, if not, just feet right underneath the hips. That keeps the body saying, okay, I'm stable here. Yeah. So you can try starting here and then move to here if you'd like as well. So we're simply just going to raise that left arm up. Good. And then as if there's a string around your wrist, imagine that somebody's pulling your arm up from that string to the ceiling. Yeah, they're sitting on the roof and they're pulling your arm up. Good. All right, take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, reach up and lean over. Find your Ujjayi breath. Up and over. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can turn and look underneath that left arm. And feeling the expansion on that left side, the left ribs, left lymphatic system underneath your arm, left side of your hips. Smile on the face. Feel the contraction on the right side of your rib cage. Notice the mood of your mind. Notice, hey, when are we coming out of this? Let's be with it. Again, let that breath bring you in and out of that challenge. Let it soften the challenge. Pressing down into your feet now. On your inhale breath, slowly bring that left arm back up. Stretch up tall. And as you exhale, feel your hand. You can even turn your hand. Yeah, as it slowly floats through space. Feel the temperature of the air with your hand. Feel that space. My teacher always said, like fish in water, they exist in water. We exist in air. We float around in the air around us. And relax, right? So now just close your eyes here. If your legs are together, that's challenging, right? Or just soften your eyes. And notice with your arms down, if that left side feels a little more expanded, longer. Yeah, you can open your eyes. I'm even looking at myself in my screen, and this side feels, this shoulder is higher. So let's even ourselves out here. So this time we're going to reach the opposite arm up. There's that little string around your wrist, right? And imagine somebody's pulling your hand up, your arm up. Yeah, so get as nice, long and tall. Good. And again, you can keep your feet together. If that doesn't feel good to you, you can bring your feet hip distance apart. Take a breath in, reach up and lean over as you exhale. Good. So stretching long, finding that Ujjayi companion. One breath into the next. Feeling the softening with each exhale breath. Reaching up on the inhale, reaching over on the exhale. Feel free to turn your gaze towards the right if that's available. Probably more available today than usual with that neck loose and ready. Tummy's tucked in. Smile on the face. Notice the expansion on the right side now. Rib cage under your arm, side of your hip, down the right side of your legs. Notice the difference between one side or the other. As it gets more challenging, the Ujjayi breath gets deeper, louder. Again, noticing the mood of your mind, stretching up and over, noticing all that's going on in your body with this huge expansion, fascia tissue in between your ribs, and a nice opening. Good. And now on your next inhale breath, slowly bring your body and your arms straight back up, gaze forward. And as you exhale, they let go of that strain and just let your arm float through space. Again, you can turn your hand and feel the temperature of the air. Our body is mostly space. Even though we think here it is, we can see it, right? If you were to condense if you took under a microscope, even a piece of your skin and looked under a microscope, it's like a mosquito net. There's more space than there is matter. And they say that your body matter can be condensed into a big matchbox. So we're existing in this space. Yeah. All right. Bringing your feet back to that hip distance apart. Good. And let's just bounce up and down on our heels again. Good. So we've stretched our neck 6 ways. We've stretched our body, our spine 6 ways. Yeah, good. All right. And relax. Good. And let's bring our legs out again a little bit wider. Good. Let's bring our hands onto our hips. We're going to make a figure 8 with our hips. So we're going to just envision the hips moving through space in a figure 8. Let's press the belly gently forward. You can move it off to one side and back. And then once back, move the body forward and to the other side and back. Just making this figure 8, allowing the hips to just glide through space. Yeah. Maybe you start out small with this movement and you get up a little bit bigger. 8. Number 8, an auspicious number. Not just because I was born on 8/8. That's not, and nothing to do with it. Yeah. And back and center and release. Good. Relax the arms down. Now bring your legs again together. We're going to bring our hands onto our thighs. We're going to send our hips back and just bring your hands to your knees. Good. And now we're going to make a little figure 8 with the knees. Just tiny little figure 8. Moving the knees and the area around your knees. Even if you have knee replacements, there's all these, everything's attached to them around the muscles and the ligaments. Yeah, so moving our little joints around in a healthy way. So don't have replacements yet. Maybe we can stave off a replacement with keeping the joint moving. Good. And relax. Good. Press down into your feet. Slowly bring your body back up. Good. Bring your feet back to about hip distance apart. Good. Let's take our hands and reach them back for our back bend. Interlace your hands behind your back and then steeple your pointer fingers down towards the floor behind you. Coming into a little Kali Mudra. Yeah. That mudra sends the signal to the brain to dump the baggage, let go of what you are not needing, right? That's not serving you. That's not making you joyful and happy. Good. And again, feel free here if you'd like to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Good. Feel the chest lift. Stretch the shoulders back. Lift the chin up slightly. Find your Ujjayi breath. And with each exhale, soften those fingers towards the floor. Release the baggage. Inhaling. Giving yourself strength and energy. Exhaling and releasing. Little smile on the face. Smile mudra changes the chemistry of your brain when you smile. Changes the energy of the people you're around when you smile. So you are only responsible for yourself, not for everyone else. You have no control there. And on your next exhale breath, relax. Good. Open the eyes if you close them. Unlace your hands behind you. And one more time, just shake out like that wet dog, from your feet to your legs, to your hips, to your arms, to your shoulders, to your neck, to your head. Feel like a bobblehead, those bobblehead dolls. Yeah, blink your eyes. Yeah. Good. And roll it out. And let's make our way back to our chairs. Standing in front of your chair and just mindfully, with awareness, bring yourself. I like to send my hips back, right? Press into your toes. Use these muscles to help you to descend into your chair. And go slow. Stop at certain points. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, maybe grab the front of your chair. Yeah, hopefully you're getting more and more graceful with our sitting down and standing up. Yeah, and just releasing. Good. Nice. All right. Scooting forward into your chair. Good. And we're going to open up our legs a little bit wider. Good. Take a nice big breath in, look up. And as you exhale, just press your belly forward, hinging forward. Bring your elbows onto your thighs. Do this slowly. Relax your hands down. Drop your head. Gently press your elbows into the legs and maybe open the legs up a little bit wider. Maybe drop the crown of your head down if that feels okay on your neck. So just opening, find that Ujjayi breath. Our Ujjayi breath builds our life force energy. We talked about that last week or the week before. Life force energy, our prana. And when that's flowing freely, we feel free, joyful, happy, no matter what's going on in our life. We feel this contentment. Yeah, we feel that, this too shall pass. We'll get through this. Enjoy the ride. Find little moments of joy in everything. Okay. And relax. Gently lift the head halfway up, looking down at the floor. Bring your right hand onto your thigh, your left hand onto your thigh. Press down into your thighs and slowly hinge back up with a straight spine. Good. And toe heel your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. All right, we're gonna come into a little set of mudras. So we're gonna get yourself ready for Shavasana. And we're gonna do these different energy points, right? So mudras are little like messengers in your body and brain that send signals to the state of the brain. Okay, hey, focus on this area here, right? And that's what mudras do, our Kali mudra that we did, right? And so we're going to bring our palms up on our lap. So feel free to lay down. You can have your hands alongside you and do the little mudras as well. Yeah, good. All right, so get yourself nice and comfortable. Yeah, good. And then close your eyes. So the first mudra is Chin Mudra. So we're just going to touch the tip of our thumb to our pointer finger. Relax the other 3 fingers. And just find your gentle Ujjayi breath here. And this is sending the energy from our heart to our throat. Nice slow breath. Now we're going to go into Chin Maya Mudra. So the thumb and the pointer fingers stay right there. And now you're going to curl the 3 fingers in towards your palm. So thumb and pointer just touching. The middle finger, ring finger, and pinky are just curled in gently. Sending energy from the throat region to our third eye. Gentle little smile mudra on the face, releasing endorphins, serotonin. Smile mudra. That's our new mudra companion. Ujjayi breath. One breath into the next. And then we're just going to take our thumb, open your hands, thumb lays into your palms, and cover your thumb up with all four fingers. Adi Mudra. Sending the energy to our brain in the top of the head. Ujjayi breath. Notice the mood of the mind. Calms the brain. Balances the hemispheres. Gentle Ujjayi breath. And finally, Niradandra Mudra. To release your thumb, bring your thumbs up, bring the sides of your fists, the bottom of your fists onto your thighs with thumbs up. Sending energy signals to the spine and back. Healing spine and back. Slow Ujjayi breaths. Sending healing energy to that area. The sound of Ujjayi breath calm you. And then release the mudra, bring your palms up onto your lap now. Just relax the breath. Maybe a tiny, soft, gentle Ujjayi breath. Some music to calm you. Smile mudra on the face. Shoulders relaxing with each gentle exhale. Heart relaxing. Back softening. Belly relaxed. Arms. Fingers. Thighs. Hamstrings. Feet. Toes. Listening to the sound of silence. Letting go of any resistance. And just being. Noticing the body, the mood of your mind, bringing a smile to your face. Letting go more and more. Feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. Would you choose to come back now into this space and time? And take a breath in and let go. Gently begin to wiggle the toes and fingers, swaying the body side to side. Feeling the space, the body's moving through the temperature of the air. This beautiful oxygenated space we exist in and within. Finding stillness now. Bringing your hands into Anjali Mudra prayer position, resting your thumbs onto your heart. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, release your forehead towards your fingertips. Relax your shoulders. We'll close practice today with this. There is always a serenity and joy within us. A sense of stability remains within. Even in conflicts, we can still feel that self is the reference point. Just need to sit quietly and listen to the silence. When you're feeling ready now and complete, gently begin to flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself, having that patience to be aware. So as you go through your week, just become aware of your movements, aware of what's around you, and that will hold you into this space of presence. Yeah. Namaste, everyone.